Oh hey, we're on stream now. Hi stream.
Oh, right. Fuck. Forgot about that. Go.
We're starting?
Yeah. So this is Metroid Fusion. I'm playing the Japanese version. It doesn't matter which version I play. It's not gonna affect anything but the in-game time. Or the RTI, I mean. In-game time is whenever I have control of Samus. Are we... Wait. Okay. So yeah. This is the hardest trick in the game.
It's really difficult.
And I got it. Okay.
Nice.
Basically, that trick is just a series of 5 wall jumps that is the most difficult because you have very small room for error. So the Japanese version RTA saves about 3 minutes because Japanese text is just based all around faster as for most games. And there's less text boxes. For the route that I'm going to be doing is any percent, which is I'm going to grab what I need to get to the end, which is not going to be a whole lot, but I'm going to go a little bit out of order for what you would usually see, so to keep this run marathon safe, so that way I'm not, spending time farming and whatnot. Unfortunately, there's no way to go around all this Atom text. If there was a way, I would have loved to have found it, as does the rest of the Fusion community, because it's really long and tedious, and it's about 30 minutes of the game.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Thankfully, Japanese cuts down on it, though.
Yeah, thank God. So for personal reference, or, well, not personal, but for reference, the world record holder is JRP with a 45-minute in-game time. We go by in-game time for determining world record and stuff like that, and we use RTA to break those ties. I currently have a 45, as does Kirby Master Kadoom,
Me at 46?
Simon, and I think I'm forgetting somebody, and Biospark. Yeah, I've gotten a 46 twice, both offline, on campus, and just around the house. So.
One day I'll get it on stream. One day.
Yeah, hopefully sooner rather than later. So coming up is a boss in a little bit. His name is Arachnus. He might be one of the hardest bosses just purely because you don't have any health, or you don't have as much health and barely any missiles to take him on. Casually, he's a really easy boss, but for speed purposes, it takes about 15 missiles to kill him and you only have 20, so if he rolls and I get bad RNG, then it's not going to be too good. I guess JRP is joining?
Yeah, I'll get him in here.
Alright. This game is actually very dense, and there's a lot of stuff that's going on with every screen. Sometimes you look away, there's gonna be like 2 or 3 rooms ahead. So now I have missiles, and you would think that the missiles are the most powerful, I guess, weapon in Samus's arsenal, but at a certain point they're just gonna become useless. So we'll use them for now, but when it gets to a point of where they've reached their usefulness, they're just gonna be gone. Jesus. So here's our first eye door. This game is very heavy with RNG, and there's nothing I can do about these doors. So
There's one thing you can do early on, though, about the first few, and that's you can do a little flip with a missile and shoot almost 2 at once, essentially. Or 2 back-to-back really quickly. You can do 2 damage at once.
I actually, yeah, I just got that. So what you can do is if you jump and you do a small hop and then fire a missile and hit A again to roll, and then spam B, you can basically stack 2 missiles on top of each other to hit 2 on the same frame, dealing double damage and essentially skipping around. There's another thing with these core X's after the bosses. Every boss that I fight has a core X, and each one has a what we call sweet spot for where it spawns. What I'm trying to do with every fight that you're going to see is I'm going to try to get it to spawn as close to that spot as possible to cut down it flying around the room and adjusting itself to, to get into the place, which cuts down a lot of time. Also, what you notice there is, what you may not have noticed there is you can do double missiles on the core X's as well. Essentially, each core X takes a certain amount of missiles to kill, and like early on, a lot of them are about 4 or 6. And
Test.
Hey, JRP.
Runner.
Hey,
Oh, JRP.
Welcome.
I literally got home to help commentate, and you just started.
Well, perfect timing.
Nice.
Nice.
So, usually in a run, I wouldn't grab this missile, but for a marathon, I don't want to run out of missiles in Sector 1, so I'll grab it here. Grabbing this one is just going to mean I'm not going to grab a missile tank later on. Wow.
Yeah, the Sector 6 one, but it's only like a half a second faster, I think, to grab the Sector 6 one over the one before before Sector 1.
Yeah, so it's not that big of a time difference, so thankfully it's
Like,
pretty good.
I consider it the marathon safe missile tank.
Yeah, so
Because you have a high chance of running out of missiles in Sector 1.
this is the spoopy, scary cutscene of other Samus. Slimmer, not fat Samus, the one that, unlike the one we're controlling.
So Sector 1 is very RNG dependent. Like, what you always want to be at full health, because when you're at full health, you're always guaranteed a missile drop. And when you're not at full health, well, your Sector 1 becomes RNG dependent.
Pretty much. There are a couple ways to make it so you don't get hit, but those ways are slow, and
Yeah.
I'm not going for slow, we're going for speed.
We like fast here.
Yeah.
Something Shasta should know.
Yeah, Shasta needs to learn
Yeah,
how to go
right.
fast.
One day. I swear, minimum.
Okay, so more Atom text. Fun stuff. Basically, I'm pretty sure the hardest part of running the Japanese version for Fusion is learning Japanese, but you get around it. It's not at all because he tells you where to go and stuff. But unfortunately, I should say this now, there are no major skips in this game. The only optimization is through pure movement, so if you have good movement, you'll have a good time. So you'll see me doing a whole bunch of, like, when I jump on a ledge to stand up on it, what I'll do is I'll shoot my beam, and that'll make Samus stand up a couple frames sooner than if I was just to not do that. Which means I can start running almost immediately afterwards. And for, I guess, for in-game timer, which is what we go by, it only goes when you have control of Samus. It doesn't go when you're going through door transitions or talking to Adam. Or cutscenes, I believe. Oh wow, 4 pirates on the wall, nice. But it does do it through item acquisitions and anytime Samus is running through a room. Oh, why? This is another reason this game is so hard, is because Samus just weighs so goddamn much that she can't even jump. And she just ruins everything.
Ruined.
Ruined!
Ruined!
Herc's also trying to get like something called fast steam. It's like when you click the stabilizer, which is the big fan thing, you see Herc shoot missiles at. You want to Herc's trying to kill it. It's like when the screen flashes red, because that way the steam that you see clears faster, and if it saves about like 5 seconds each time you do it. It's very difficult.
And if you ever see me doing something that seems a little weird, it's because it's faster. Whatever I do is because it's faster.
Like that, like before
Oh.
when you fell down.
Or like right there when I
That's
just fell down.
nice.
Oh man, the RNG is not going good right now. Oh no. What the heck?
Oh no.
Don't run out.
Whoops. Idor, please. See, this is the worst part of the game too, is these Idors. essentially, if you have very bad RNG, like what I've been getting recently, up to this point, is you can lose up to 3 minutes or so just off of those eye doors alone. Man, I don't know if that was a double.
Explain how they work
Okay, that was a double. I have not. No. Basically, each time, every time you go to an eye door, it'll shoot 0 to 4 times. 4 times is wow. 4 times is very rare for it to happen. But each one is like, I believe it's still 25% chance of it opening its eye.
Basically, you have more of a chance of getting 1 to 3 beams than 0 and 4.
Yeah.
Eye door is just function very weird. There's lots of variables, like it's random how long it opens and how long it will shoot again. Yeah, it's really annoying. The best you can get is like no beams.
The good news is that now he has a charge beam, which actually will one-shot kill eye doors if shot at the right spots. So that's more about this.
The charger beam, wow, I cannot believe that happened.
The charger beam is the most overpowered thing in this game. It is.
It's true.
The Metroids, the charger beam is just complete, like a monster.
So yeah, basically.
The charger beam is 3 parts. There's the 2 bits that are shooting out, and the flare, which does damage, which is important for a later boss.
It does about 6 damage, I think, and each bit does like 10 or so, I'm pretty sure.
I think overall it does 26 damage.
26, yeah. So,
if all hit together.
Earlier when I said we're gonna grab missiles until they're completely useless, yeah, this is the point where they're completely useless almost. Where Charger Beam is like the OP weapon to use, and it's just gonna be, I'm gonna be using it a lot, so enjoy the... I hope you can get used to the charge beam sound, like when it's charged, because I'm gonna have that thing charged almost the entire run, and I'm very spastic, so I'm literally just gonna be firing my beam for no reason at nothing at all times.
You mean firing your shots?
Dude, those shots have got to be fired.
Oh yeah.
Missile management. Missile management is not important until the end of Sector 4.
Yeah.
Where you need it for Sector 3 for bots.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm sensing a distinct lack of shots. I'm gonna try to make up for all those shots that haven't been fired yet.
Fire like 1 missile as well.
Oh yeah, I can. Well, I'm not gonna waste all my missiles just running around.
Yeah.
But
all right.
A lot of missiles will be shot. Spoilers.
Now I can complete the game now. What the heck, man?
Yeah, I know, right? If you're not a big fan of spoilers, you should cover your ears. But I will be using my missiles at some point in this game. All right, so this is Sector 2. As you can see, it's rather small, so we're just gonna go get whatever Adam is telling us to go get, because I can't understand what he's saying, and then we're gonna just leave, you know. But unfortunately, what he's telling us, or trying to tell us, that we can't understand is that we have to go unlock the blue doors. So this game, basically, to make sure you're staying on track at all points and you can't go out of, you know, and do something that's not in sequence, is, wow, what the hell, is because they have these colored doors, that blue one right there, and it will, you basically have to go find these areas with the security clearances to get them to unlock, but unfortunately, because they're, you know, security clearances, they're not shown on the map, so you have to go and find them.
Wow, you're already there. My thing's just gone to the first server room.
Man,
Same.
remember when I had to commentate for UJRP and I had to go off Twitch because that hitbox went down that one day because of a CSGO tournament? That was fun.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
That was fun.
That's a good time.
Now you're on the other end of it. How's it feel?
Joke's
bitch?
on you.
True.
Aha.
Okay, so we're just gonna. Wow, I actually made that. That's impressive. So that jump right there is a very small window of actually getting to stand up on the ledge. You have to jump at, like, there's a couple, I guess like a frame or 2 of error where you can jump and still stand back up. If not, I was gonna end up grabbing that ledge. Also, another thing I can do with a fully charged charge beam is I can do what's known as a pseudo screw attack, which means I can spin jump with the charge beam and it'll do damage to enemies, which is why I have a charge beam and I'll just spin into enemies from time to time. It's because I can just kill them by just jumping into them. Oh wow, I am not looking too good on health. Oh, good RNG though, thank you. So some of these Zoro patterns, these little red guys are called Zoros. Their patterns are pretty much RNG from when I enter the room. So depending on which way they're going, there's a couple different strategies that I can do to get around them.
Herc, you should reset. You're forgetting the missile tanks.
Oh no, I'm not doing 100%. Hold on, I gotta reset.
Got a few, dude.
Oh no.
Over.
Yeah, rip run. So there's another E-Tank that I'm going to be grabbing purely for safety reasons, so I can complete a run for once. I have a known habit in races and important things sometimes to just, when I go with 3 E-Tanks, that I just do something dumb and I end up losing the run. So let's grab an extra E-Tank just to make sure that doesn't happen.
I believe in you.
This E-Tank is actually a lot more marathon safe, and it's it doesn't like take any time to get it since it's like a free E-Tank.
It's basically insurance that you're gonna beat the game.
At this point, yeah. At this point, I'm just completely overpowered. One beam, that's fine. So what you saw there is what we were talking about earlier. Wow, I've been messing it up a lot recently. So we're gonna go and fight this giant dildo condo monster guy with frills on his head. Totally not, you know, anything at all.
Nothing like that.
Yeah.
Get your mind out of the guard.
But at that eye door, I was able to do it, the charge beam shot, which basically renders missiles useless at this point for eye doors. So this is Zazabi. He has 3 different cycles of where he jumps. He can jump a random amount of time, so this boss is pretty much RNG. Wow, that was a long wall. He can, for the first round, he jumps, oh no. He jumps 0 to 3 times, for the second round he jumps 1 to 4 times, and for the second round he jumps 2 to 5 times. So the best possible RNG you can get is for him to jump 3 times. Unfortunately, he can also jump up to around 12 times, I'm pretty sure, with quick mental math. So this one wasn't too bad. I'm pretty sure that was like about 5 or 6 jumps, which is actually pretty decent for a marathon.
I didn't count at all, but that sounds about right.
Yeah. So what I can do with when those Core X's spawn in is I can shoot missiles through it because it hasn't fully materialized yet. So what I can do is I can fire a missile into it and then fire another missile at it again. So when it spawns in, so 2 missiles will be inside the hitbox for when it spawns, getting an easy double. Also, spooky, scary sacks. I'm not going to do sack skip because that's in no way safe. And it's very, very dangerous. So basically what you could do for that is you can sit there and you can go into a morph ball and you can jump over Sax's ice beams that it shoots at you. Seeing as how it's asexual. And then jump over its head using the spring ball that we just got. Or you can do another method which requires running backwards and then wall jumping off of that wall and then falling down and jumping over each shot. And that is a little bit slower, but it still works. It's still just very, very dangerous.
Yeah, you can't save all, or just run to keep it RTA. So, yeah.
Also, I apologize for any small flubs that I'm making with movement. This game is... I've been trying to practice recently in preparation for this. I've done a couple practice runs this week, but being a college student with a full schedule and a part-time job sucks.
Right.
Whoa, man. JRP, it's like a... what do you call it? Time loop. I heard you. Go faster. For reference though, the Japanese version is not the fastest version in any way. The Chinese version is actually the fastest. It saves 5 minutes RTA on text alone, as opposed to English. The only problem is there's no way at all to get a Chinese Metroid Fusion cartridge. I'm under the assumption that they don't exist because no one has been in the community has been able to find them, and if someone has was ever able to find it, that would be like amazing. But
only reason we know about it is because we found a ROM dump of it, and
Basically.
it does show the IQ splash screen, everything.
yeah, the only problem is they're incredibly rare and they're not at all possible. So what I'm gonna do here
Great
is
rewards to come to give me one.
yeah, please. I'd be willing to pay for one. So what I did there was a jump extend. So what I can do with Samus's beam is when she's jumping, I can shoot and then hit A to keep jumping, or to roll in the jump, and it'll extend her jump a little bit, so I can make some distances that I wouldn't be able to with just the jump alone. And this is Sector 4, the water one. It's actually one of my favorite sectors.
This is my favorite one.
45.
Oh god, this is not 45 pace. This is like, I'd be
Not
lucky
to
if
say
this
that.
is 47 pace.
So, did you mention like recently, like the 46 was broken?
Yes, I mentioned your
Yeah,
name, don't
yeah,
worry.
earlier.
I gave you a shout out. That's what you were pining for.
Beat by a spark to the chase.
Well,
You did the thing, man.
You beat Biospark to a chase that he had long given up on.
Snooze, you lose.
It's like that it's a story about the tortoise and the hare. Pretty much. He was the fastest one to get 46 and he just stopped trying to get 45 because he thought it was impossible, and you go. Okay, so this is Saris. Basically what I can do, yeah, the best boss ever. He has 3 different patterns that he can do in 2 different directions. Oh, he gave him 2 really good patterns. Oh no. Okay, well,
Did you go for a swim?
no, not
Please
yet.
don't.
No, but he wow. So yeah, he can hit you and knock you back and really screw over your positioning, basically. It should only take 2 hits to kill him, and you can lose a lot of time on this boss by just that pattern, because every time you hit him, he goes, like, enraged. Oh my god, I just pulled a friggin' really decent
Oh
sweet spot.
no. You got trolled. You got bad serious patterns.
Yeah,
That's the worst.
actually not really. That Saris pattern wasn't too bad. It's just, I can predict what he's doing, so if he goes long across the platforms, I know he's going to arc around, so I just wasn't fast enough to get into position, which is, you know, my fault, but whatever. It's gotten to the point where if you have a very high time in this game, Saris is like one of the determining factors of whether or not you will PB, because you can lose like 30 seconds, which I probably just did on Saris alone.
Yes. Series does 6 patterns. I think 3 or 4 of them are good patterns. Patterns you can hit directly.
Well, technically it's only
s-
3 patterns,
some of
but
them you
each
can't
one
hit.
has 2 different directions.
Yeah. Some of them you can't hit because Ceres is in the wrong position.
Yeah.
But ideally you want to stay to the right of the room
So
when you fight it,
go for it.
because that's where you can hit most of the patterns.
Yeah.
Sometimes it will just arc left and you just say, what was I doing?
Or you'll just
do
get
nothing.
pissed and throw your controller like I tend to do sometimes.
I've
Oh
bro-
no, I didn't get low height. Oh well.
Oh,
I didn't even
Should
shine
reset.
spark. I should reset. but
Reset.
I can't. Marathon.
streamer when
Why
it's
is it?
reset.
Why is it that when you do like PB attempts, you play fine, like you don't have issues playing, but as soon as it becomes a race or a marathon run, you just choke everything?
I mean, I have problems
that feel.
playing this game sometimes regularly, so. But somehow I still have a good time.
Video games are fun.
Fusion's
Not
actually,
just Sector 4, we get to like some of the best tricks in the game, in my opinion, because now I have the speed booster from Saris. So I can do a bunch of really cool stuff with that.
yeah, so you're gonna see me like storing a shine spark and then using it to get out of that room really quickly. I'm gonna say this right now. JRP is a dirty pause buffering bitch, And,
the shots fired.
And I'm gonna fire shots at him right now because I can do all these tricks without pause buffering, but he insists on pause buffering for consistency. But I go for him on unpause buffered for swag alone. Even if I don't get it, they don't cost too much time.
You know what? When I ran this game for same here. I didn't pause buffer at all.
Basically, there's 3 tricks that I can do with the speed booster in Sector 3 now that I have it. The first one is a frame perfect trick where I have to charge a Shine Spark the moment Samus touches the ground, which is really hard to do, but I can get it somewhat consistently. The second is breaking a Shine Spark block and saving the Shine Spark the moment it's broken. Actually, I'm going to stop talking for 1 second so I can try to get this. I did not get it. Okay, never mind. The backup strat isn't really that much slower, but another one is breaking the Shine Spark block without and storing it at the same time. The problem is if you don't break it and you stop too short, you have to run back and do it again, which can cost about like 5 to 10 seconds, but whatevs.
I just want to point this out now. If anyone wants to learn this game, don't learn 100% straight away.
Yeah,
because any percent will learn you good ammo management, health management, and how to kill bosses properly.
Actually, well,
and 100%'s way harder than any percent because of cleanup.
I would say learn any percent first so you can get used to the game mechanics and movements. I didn't get that one either. Damn it. You can get used to the game mechanics and movements and stuff like that and learn the little tricks, because 100% requires a lot of little tricks to get certain items, and they're not inherently easy to learn. So if you learn any percent, it's... Wow, I pulled a Kirby. Pulling a Kirby is when you don't lay a bomb down, because you can lay a bomb down as you pick up Bob, that missile tank. He's the reason why 1% exists. He's the only item that we can't skip. Well, can, but hard to.
It's nearly impossible. There's the trick you can do essentially that requires about 7 frames of air. It's about 7 frames of air to do.
Yeah.
And you do essentially like Shine Spark storing on like these little tiny edges that get a Shine Spark up to skip the
I missed all 3.
The super missile thing there.
Yeah.
So
I forget what it's called, but
you've got box, right?
I'm about to.
So upcoming is box. Like box has absolutely no RNG. It will always do the same thing. Walk left when it spawns. But if you shoot a missile, as soon as it jumps at you, or as soon as you can, it will jump to the left, and you can grab the railing and start shooting at it. And then it will jump again. It will always do the same thing every time. The same with Box 2, the second time you fight it.
Actually, earlier I had a run die because he decided to hop right instead of left.
Yeah. See, but the missiles manipulate him to keep doing the same thing. If you don't fire a set of missiles, it will jump the opposite direction.
Yeah, so basically whenever he's hit,
it's really weird.
Whenever he's hit, he just starts hopping. So he won't because if you were to play this casually, it would be him running left and right after a while, after about 2 hops. So to mitigate that, once he gets damaged, he starts hopping immediately, which really speeds up the fight, in my opinion. I like how Box came up and there's emotes of boxes in the chat. Shout out to that emote.
The DSS earlier.
Amazing.
Box small.
Also,
I don't know what box stands for.
I don't know either. I should probably
Not do
I'm gonna check now.
Hold on, let me check Google.
Good old Google, where would I be?
Butthole Open Examiner.
Dude, I believe it.
I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure the last time me and Shasta talked in like a voice chat was when I convinced him that I could play Metroid Fusion with my butt cheeks.
Yes, it actually was. That was a long time ago, too.
That I want to say about like 8 months ago, I was talking to Shasta at about 2 in the morning, and I convinced him that I was so good at Fusion that I could play it with my butt cheeks.
You have to show me how to play your butt cheeks at AGDQ, just so you know.
Oh, okay. I mean,
calling out stream.
If you want to stare at it, I mean, and watch it, I mean, that's up to you.
No, wait, no, never mind. No, no.
I'm about to say, like, that seems a little weird.
Oh, done.
So this is Sector 6, the dark sector, where we're gonna get Samus's coveted mustard suit. She's just gonna get sprayed with mustard because she has a food fetish. And then you just can't remove it because reasons. The reason why they had to remove her power suit was to make more room for the inside for all the extra weight that she was carrying around. Unfortunately, she couldn't fit into it anymore, so they had to remove some of it to give her some space. Unfortunately, I don't get a chance to talk about this game a whole lot when I stream. By that I mean, usually, like, if someone asks something, I'll tell them, but otherwise, like, I don't run full commentary on my stream, so I'm a little rusty at this commentary stuff, but I'm trying to do the best I can.
You're doing well, though.
Commentary on her stream? What?
Yeah, I know, right? Well, commentary on my stream is like me getting pissed off because Samus is stupid and doesn't know how to jump properly. Basically, I just blame Samus for all of my fuck-ups. Additional incentive for butt cam.
It's actually anal percent, I forgot.
Anal percent. Butt cheek percent works as well.
Also, you can't do anything in this speed part. I just wait for SAS to move along and do a powerbomb.
I actually learned something interesting about this part by breaking the game a little bit with a action replay. The way Sax enters that room is completely dependent on which door you enter. So if you enter through the bottom door, Sax will enter through that bottom door and lay a power bomb, and then start patrolling down there. It's,
oh wow, that's
it's
pretty
the
sick.
most ridiculous thing I think I've ever seen or found, and and if you destroy those power bomb blocks before Sax walks into the room, Sax will still walk as if there were blocks under her feet. So this is Mega X. Uh-oh. No. Oh, crap. Well, that was a bad pattern.
He damaged... Did he, like, hit you and you turned right?
No.
And it went right?
He just didn't do anything at all. So basically, I was damage boosting inside of him so I can hit him with the flare and the both charge shots. Normally it would only take 4 shots if it was, gonna cooperate with me and be at all, like, great. But it didn't. But, okay, so now Samus has her Varia suit, which, totally looks like the other Varia suits from the other games, except, less orange. And now we can... Whoa! We can grab these blue X. Please, Samus, stop being so fat. So there's a point right there where Samus's weight weighed her down for that wall jump. And now that, it's interesting that what they did with the blue X. So basically the blue X are always designed to attack you. What the heck is going on here? But after you get Varia suit, that one room where all the X rush at you is the only room where they will actually attack you. After that, they start running away from you as, like that. They want to stay as far away as possible now that they know they can be eaten by Samus. Samus. I'm gonna go for another trick that saves 2 seconds.
You got this.
I did not get it.
You did get
Is it that shine spark?
It's the shine spark.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can never get it either.
I do it on pause
Oh,
buffer
go
and I can
for
get
it.
it about 7 out of 10 times.
Alright, guys, you have to, in probably about 10 minutes, you have to spam some words in the chat.
I would...
Now, this isn't a thing that, like, this is, like, not a thing that's optional. It's mandatory that you spam stuff we're gonna spam later.
Yeah, and it helps me get better RNG later on from all the spam. I would say spam Flexface, but I don't think Flexface is a FFZ emote right now for this channel.
Unfortunately not.
So, we'll just go with not Magoo because no.
What's wrong with Magoo?
What about Franker's Z? Can we do Franker's Z?
Franker Z.
Alright, yeah.
Franker
To the
Z
rise.
or
Go with that.
Magoo works fine.
But yeah, don't spam yet. I see you in chat.
No, keep spamming. It's fine.
No, we gotta wait for the thing first.
You can all post Magoo if you want now, and by the time we're ready, you can start spamming.
You thought I lost time. What does that mean? How do you know if I lost time or not? Frankerzy.
Frankerzy.
Okay, now I need to make an emote that's called Not Magoo.
I'll add that.
It's just gonna be Magoo with a big Ghostbusters no sign through it. All the spam has begun, kind of. Hashtag blame.
If I was mod in that chat, you would know the true meaning of the word spam.
So basically, JRP has a script that just ruins any chat that he's in.
It pretty much does.
It's doing it.
Having a nice conversation. Here, have a big wall of Magoo.
A big wall of just cat faces. Oh, I got trolled! No!
Oh no!
Okay, so
happened too.
basically, I'm trying to get a speed booster, but I'm not running back far enough, and that waiver can really troll you by being inside the blue X, or you not just shooting like I don't think I did. But, yeah, that kind of loses some time, like, important, valuable time.
I think it loses 10 seconds real time, but probably like 5 seconds in-game time.
Yeah, it's not too much, but it's still, like, a lot. Also, Samus decided to not shoot.
Especially when you're on good pace, and then suddenly, oh, there goes your good pace.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Also, enemy placements in rooms are never, unlike Super Metroid, are in different spots every time. Or, there can either be one or two locations. The enemies. Some, like, especially, this is annoying in Sector 6 when you leave.
What the heck? Stand up! Samus, what are you doing right now?
Stop being fat, Samus, I swear.
No, it's not even that. I'm just completely missing the blocks that I'm
Stop beefing
clearly
at her.
shooting.
I swear.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. I almost did something very, very bad.
Did you almost die?
No, I almost pulled the secret key.
Oh! I was gonna say.
Pulling a
crap,
secret
you almost
key
did.
is going back to the navigation room without ice missiles.
It's really easy to forget. It's because you go the same path and everything.
It's literally the same path, so as you're leaving, it's like, okay, cool, I've done this sector, I don't need to do anything else, and I can just leave. we were racing with Kirby on, I think, last Friday, and he did it, and we all made fun of him and laughed at him a little bit, and then I did it literally the very next day. Or, like, I'm pretty sure, like, a couple days later. Like, oh.
I've done it before.
It's so easy to forget, unless you're thinking, like,
The
okay,
worst is, pulling the JRP.
Oh, yeah, pulling a JRP.
Just going back to the data. You going?
Yeah. He goes... JRP is when you go back to the data room after getting ice missiles. Meaning you have to go all the way back around a second time. Losing...
Yeah, with power bombs, though.
Oh, with power bombs. Oh, okay.
Did you know the area where the SX encounter has enemies in it? Because I didn't.
Yes, I know. I've learned that from a casual stream. It's amazing what you can learn from watching casual runners. Also, you may start spamming emergency and Frankerzy. Or
emergency and Frankerzy.
Emergency and butt cheeks.
Get your spam out, everyone.
Shasta, that one message every 5 second spam.
Don't want to go
spam. Come on, guys. Spam.
When does mod tell you spam faster?
Ow. Oh, there goes Chops. Chops is going in.
Alright, so you gotta spam emergency Frankerzy basically until this timer's over. This timer will be over about a minute and a half or so.
If I'm lucky.
Yeah, just go for it. If you're lucky, that is. It's important, by the way. This puts RNG. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay.
Oh my god, I literally stopped thinking for 1 second and almost stopped to talk to Adam and pull me. So basically, stopping to talk to Adam during emergency is pulling a Herc, because for the longest time I would just stop and talk to Adam because just to see what's up, even though the station was about to blow up.
So what's happening right now in the game is that the entire airbase is essentially like overgating. It's trying to cool it down by going to this area, and turns out there's. Oh, I'll wait till later. Spoil it.
So to get good meltdown times, there's just 2 rooms that you have to worry about. It's the room with the steam that comes up. Turk's probably passed now. And the eye door.
Which one's that? Oh, you mean the lava? You call it steam, but it's not steam.
It's a lava, dude.
Yeah, it's a
what's it?
It's a lava pillar of some sort that defies logic.
It's spewing out orange juice.
Yeah.
There we go.
Totally orange juice, not at all anything else.
Hey, that's more like
Good
it, chat.
RNG. Yay. Oh,
That's
man.
how we manipulate RNG.
Hopefully I'm going to go for a double missile on this one. Oh, something I should mention, double missiles get incredibly harder as... oh, I got double. Very nice.
Nice.
Doubles get incredibly harder to do each missile upgrade you get. So normal missiles, because basically every missile upgrade you get, the cooldown time extends. So it gets longer before you can fire the next missile. So for the normal missiles is the fastest you can shoot missiles. After that, the next upgrade is super missiles, which slows them down even more. And then ice missiles, I'm pretty sure... I don't think ice missiles slows them down at all, actually, does it?
Yeah, it doesn't.
I'm pretty sure there's no cooldown difference between ice and supers, and then diffusion
Actually,
missiles.
there is.
Is there? It's
there
like,
is?
It's like 1 frame though, right? Like it's nothing.
And they get really... Like, the hardest doubles are the Ridley ones. They're very difficult.
They're the hardest because they're diffusion missiles, and they take the longest to cool down.
Yes. The wave beam corrects, though, you cannot do doubles real time.
Yeah.
It's Taz only, and even then it's barely possible with Taz.
The way that Taz does it is pretty incredible. Yeah. I'll take the time to line myself up perfectly.
I think the Taz does this thing where if you fire a missile the same frame you spin jump, it will fire a missile further back, like behind your hitbox. But then when you shoot another missile, it will be further in front, so it will line up with the corrects, and that's not doable in real time.
Why did I hate having gigantic thumbs. I accidentally pressed jump for no reason. Oh, so shoutouts to everybody in chat. I have it open to field questions and whatnot, but I just have been not able to keep up with it because I'm trying to like do commentary and run the game and
no worries.
Horribleness.
Good point, Clearless. Because
What point? Pencil point?
in this world, everyone's stupid.
Including me.
The people who designed the diffusion missiles are stupid.
Well, whoever designed it so that way Samus's missiles were pure data is completely stupid. If we're gonna, you know, high
If
chops.
Samus could download data, then why don't they just
Why did I say
send her
anything?
Arsenal?
Now I have the entire chat saying hello to me. Hi, chat.
Hi.
Chat, can you post the number 9?
The number 9? What?
Thank you.
Well, I don't know if there's any people who enjoy or run Super Metroid, but cover your eyes because we're about to go save the animals.
But streamer, can't you kill the animals at the same time?
Nope. I wish. If I could kill the animals to save time, that would shave off about 4 minutes.
base.
Oh, I didn't get it. Okay, well, what you could do there is there's a couple ways to climb this room, which is one is the stretchy climb, which I will never go for because it's out of date and it's horrible to do. And 2 is to jump extend after wall jumping. This is the new strat that we use to break the shine block. Basically, we have a point that we go off of where we turn around and start running. So that way we get the shine spark going, initiated, so that way it breaks one of the blocks. And you can have that extra little bit to crouch to store it. The time and how fast the animals come out is complete RNG. So you can either get a very good one or a very bad one. I got about average. The worst is when all 3 animals like run past the door. That's the worst.
You want them all to be to the left, and even then, they can still run past the door.
There you go, Irish Ouija got you with number 9.
Thanks, Irish.
And so did Paulsmore. And Suicide Machine. Okay, so basically we have almost everything that we need to beat the game. I'm going to get 1 more missile tank, and that's all the missiles I'm going to get, so I'm going to roll through the rest of the game with 40 missiles, and that's all I'm ever going to need. The lowest amount that you could possibly go with is 35, which is... It's not optimal, but it saves you going out of your way to get a missile tank, so the time loss versus the time gain is pretty much equal. So it's up to you. Wow, I missed that wall jump. It's up to you whether or not you want to just skip one, but it's a lot safer and it's faster, I think, to just get all 40.
I'm really tempted to play Billy Joel's "We Didn't Start the Fire."
Well, this is another reason why I wanted to just keep it me and Shasta at first, because I knew that if I invited, because every time I stream, if you've never been to my stream, which I know a lot of you probably haven't been, save for about maybe 5 people that are watching,
including me
and Shasta and JRP, is that I'll be sometimes on TeamSpeak and I'll be talking to JRP, and you know, he'll just blast random music for no reason, and just like horrible like MIDI files that have just like profane words just like on drum loops of just that word, and replacing the drum sound with like cock, for instance, and just like as like a drum beat, you know, just that word.
I just get really bored. Okay.
I'm sorry that I bore you. Oh baby, I think I got it. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I can store this shine spark and I can use it to just travel this little bit. It's actually a pretty tight window for this shine spark, but thankfully I got it. And what you can do is when you bonk when Samus bonks after using a shine spark, you can press and hold A, and it'll give her a little bit of a jump. So it acts as like a second jump almost. So I don't have to just fall to the ground and then jump back up.
Right there, it only saves a few seconds to do that, but later on there's a spark you can do there as well when you come back to Sector 5 that saves a lot of time.
Spoilers!
It's done the same way. Oh, sorry.
No, it's good. But yeah, no, that
he's really impressed later.
There's a spark that we can do that saves a lot of time. It's each Metroid game, each 2D Metroid game has an incredibly long epic shine spark to it. I'm just gonna lay a power bomb here for no reason, and just roll through this hole.
Rip Ocean Fly.
Someone is shooting at me. Wonder who that is. Oh well, they're gone now. Doesn't matter.
Just some guy. It's okay.
Yeah, just someone with ice beam, I guess. There's a strat in this room called the Kadoom strat, where you basically lay a power bomb and then freeze that one guy that I just killed, and jump off of his head to get up faster. But I haven't practiced it, and I don't really want to practice it, and I don't think a marathon is the proper place to try out new strats. And by new, I mean like strats that I haven't done or tried yet.
You mean Kadoom strat?
Yeah.
Like, practice it for 10 minutes, it's quite easy.
Well, practice anything for about 10 minutes, it's quite easy. Okay, so now we're going to go back to our ship. Because we've basically collected all the useful stuff from the data rooms, however you want to say it. And what? Okay. So basically, we're gonna go back to our ship and leave the station because our job here is done.
It's over.
I like the conversation with Adam's stupid. It just says go to the ship because I'm too lazy to tell you here.
Yeah.
It literally says, Samus, go to the ship, have important information. Even though he's literally telling you that, anyways, he can't just tell you immediately.
Yeah, that we're done here and that we can go home. So we're just gonna go back and leave. I mean, I think a 120 for the estimate was pretty generous, seeing as I'm gonna be done in 50 minutes. So yeah.
So be prepared for
the elevator shut down. That's weird.
So fun fact,
oh Ridley!
With the Japanese version,
Kill him.
On English, when you talk to Adam at the ship at this time, it's like 30 seconds long in English. But it's only like 10-15 seconds on Japanese.
Also, that room that I just passed is called Spitter Room, and that is literally the bane of every runner's existence, because at one point or another, that room will troll you, and
horrible.
It's horrible. And there's a missile tank
in that room.
Yeah, you could die in that room, and there's a missile tank right there that's like you would have to get, which is a missile tank of shame for failing to get a Shine Spark through that hallway. So I kind of lied. We're not actually going to get to leave. Unfortunately, we have to go fight a whole bunch of bosses. You saw me lay down a power bomb before I left that one room. That was to break some power bomb blocks, and even though they didn't break on the screen, they're just gone there because they just broke during the screen.
I don't think you broke the bottom one.
I did. I tested it earlier. It's as long as it the blast touches the block, even if it doesn't show up, it'll still destroy it. So now we're gonna go fight a just gonna go and see if we can restore the power, the auxiliary power or whatever. I couldn't remember the word because I haven't seen the word said in English for so long through this game. All I can see it is in Japanese, so it's not intuitive at first.
So, I might mention this, like, English has an exclusive glitch. You can hard lock the game. You can, you can get sound storage where you pause and unpause at the Sector 3 data room when the explosion sound happens,
I fell in this giant pit.
It stores the sound in memory, and when you pause and unpause again, it will play the sound.
Six-legged spider. Damn it!
And if you do it at the wrong spot, the game will just hard lock for no reason.
So yeah, this is Yakuza, one of the biggest sources of RNG in the game, essentially. You can either go up around 4 rounds, 3 rounds, 3 rounds, 1 rounds. And so far, me on screen work at 3 rounds. And it was 0 on Yakuza, so we're good. Every time it goes down, tries to snatch work, it wastes a lot of time, essentially. And then after that, you have the head phase there. It's one of the hard bosses in the game because of like the head phase, essentially.
I don't think that was a double. Okay, that was a double. Okay, now I can't wall jump anymore because I have Space Jam, and which is
Come
great.
on, Slam.
Yeah, come on, Slam, and welcome to the jam.
So,
Space Jam.
Fun fact with like the items in this game. Normally, you can't have Screw Attack before Space Jump.
Oh, I was gonna get to this, but yeah, go ahead.
But if you have Screw Attack enabled before Space Jump, you can not only wall jump, but you can single wall jump.
It's probably the best thing ever.
Weird.
Hey, really?
Yeah, you can single wall jump in this game, but only if Screw Attack is enabled without Space Jump.
Interesting.
So, like, when I was breaking the game not too long ago, wow, jump button decided not to work for a little bit there. You can basically just single wall jump everywhere. It's the most amazing thing ever.
Streamer, you're forgetting all the items.
No, I'm missing so many items. Okay, so basically this is a chase scene in which I actually have to run away. There's no getting around it, like, and it'll chase you from room to room. But usually the game intends for you to go left and into that room to stop the chase, but I'm just going to break that missile block there and just go on my way because that's slow. Anything the game intends is pretty much very slow.
Including Adam. Adam's very slow.
Yeah. So we're back in Sector 2 now, which is, best sector ever. and we're just gonna go see if we can find the source of this vegetation.
I'm sorry, I have to be right back.
That's okay.
Sounds good.
Take your time. There's
On a
Magoo.
side note, this is one man. It is Magoo, yeah.
Yeah,
Dang.
go ahead.
Yeah, side note is one of the, in my opinion, the best parts of the run because there's a lot of high action, just over and over, really fast paced. And that's partially because there's no item, which is really nice.
Yeah. So this is Notori. He's a giant golden treasure statue. And the reason I'm laying power bombs is because this is the only boss I'm pretty sure that's actually damaged by power bombs. So it's beneficial to fight. It's the most effective way to fight it at 8% is to lay a power bomb, shoot it with a couple charge shots and a missile followed immediately after, and then lay another one after the explosion has gone away. So what I was doing there is I was doing doubles. Pretty much the most effective way to do doubles, as with the wide beam, or the spacer beam, I'm sorry, even though it's called wide beam in this game, is to jump up and fire 2 missiles downwards. The setup for plasma beam is really, really easy. If you just jump along the wall and then shoot 2 missiles down, you'll pretty much be able to get the double missile almost every time. So that's why I was doing that. It was just to end it faster, since it only took 5 shots or 5 missiles to break the outside shell. And now all those cocoons, all the Zoros have turned to key hunters, which that one right there that I killed is the run-ending key hunter for 1%. Because the key hunters, when they have their stingers out, I'm pretty sure they do 100 and... God, don't quote me on this. I want to say 132 or 152. I want to say it's 132 damage or 137 damage, which is an entire E-tank plus some. So if you're doing 1%, you have literally just 99 energy. So if you get touched by any of them with their stinger out, it's run over.
Alright, now we're back to Sucker 5, where we're just gonna repeat the Shine Spark we did earlier.
Yeah.
It's really cool looking.
Yeah, nothing too special. We'll
Yeah.
well, it's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
I'm
just
back.
okay.
It's one of the
The
only
miss-
chances that I
Welcome
get
back.
to sit back and relax for about 10 seconds. Ensuring that assuming that I don't screw this up.
Don't fuck it up. Don't beef it, dude.
Man.
Yeah, I'll help you concentrate. Remember the Notori fight
No.
in the Taz?
Oh, that's the best task. Okay, so there's a task of this game that's it completes it in 27 minutes in-game time, but it uses these Shine Spark cheats codes, and it removes all sorts of cooldown times. Just nothing out of the ordinary here. Just going through some broken doors and whatnot. Okay. But yeah, it completes the game in like 27 minutes in-game time, which is 19 minutes faster than the actual world record right now. Oh, I'm sorry, wait.
18.
18, yeah, because JRP's fucking 45, you bitch.
Ridiculous.
So basically, JRP got a 45 and broke the 46 world record tie, and then I ended up getting a 46 about 5 days after he broke that tie, meaning making my time fucking pointless.
All you
So
gotta do
that's-
is get good.
That Shine Spark Herc, dude, there's actually a faster way around those rooms.
As-
You can space jump while speed boosting, and that's called a space boost. And it's really difficult only because when you enter a door that doesn't have a door transition, like when the door scrolls across the screen, it puts you on the ground, like it will automatically put you on the ground, like end your jump. So what you have to do is you have to space jump as you're going through the door, like when you hit the transition block. So when you go in the next room, you start going up,
What the heck? Uh-oh.
and that's very difficult. It saves like 2 seconds at least.
This is not a good fight. Oh my god, I am so sorry for that fight. Also, this game is just a rip-off of Other M. This game is just copying Other M, and it's just horrible that I have to play it, but, you know, I deal with it sometimes. So what I was trying to do there was actually kill it faster, but I was doing terrible, and I missed the first shot, which ruined everything. Ruined But basically this
Progress,
fight
really,
is
progress, Ned.
this fight is actually really hard for like casual players, but it's very very easy if you do the same thing every time. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh, son of a
This
bitch.
one we're not dying.
No, but I'm gonna lose a lot of time. Get over here. Thank
That's
you.
no bueno.
Oh fuck me. Which sucks because
there's no missiles.
I literally lost time. I literally lost a 46 run earlier because of this. Wow. Basically, if you run out of missiles, and you take damage, it's RNG whether or not you get any missile drop. I think that was far enough. I hope so. I hope so. It was okay. So I could, and unfortunately, it spawns 6, and if they're all health drops, I'm screwed, and I lose a lot of time, just like there, which really sucks. Ah. Go away. So we're just gonna run underwater now because we can.
That's the point of the gravity suit. It allows you to go underwater and not like be slowed down a lot like you saw earlier today or so.
Yeah. Also, I should have mentioned this earlier. I don't know if I did, but if there's a way that I can shoot the beam while what the hell? While jumping, it's if I pull if I press the right trigger, it'll fire my my charge beam that I have charged and ready to go before while I'm still moving around and jumping without unmorphing me usually. Also, fun fact about this room, a power bomb can open that red door that's still locked while it's unlocking, for whatever reason.
Because, I think because as soon as, like, the animation starts for the...
It just
when
unlocks
you
all the doors.
touch the pad, it sets it to the next event flag.
Oh yeah, that's what I was about to mention next. This game runs basic on just event flags, so even if there was a way to go out of sequence for this game, we would have to find a way to corrupt the event flags to either go to like the credits or something else.
There's 109 event flags, I think.
I'm pretty sure there's a little bit. I think there might be more than that. I want to say there's like... No, wait, maybe. No. I think 108. Something around that number. But, basically the event flags are what make this game so linear and why we can't skip items. So unfortunately we have to deal with those.
So, another fact is, bosses don't give you items. It's the event flags. The event system does. Basically...
Actually, they don't
like,
give you items
you
at
can
all.
you can technically beat Accuser right after you get high jump. Now, what happens is Notori doesn't give you plasma; it just says you've unlocked the security level doors, and Yakuza does the same thing. Interesting though that if you go back in the room, the game will crash of Yakuza.
So I've just gotten diffusion missiles. This is the one difference in Japanese from English is this room right here with these little puffy guys. Basically this room, the middle one is blocked out on this version. English has that middle one, and the puffer is slightly in a different position, and the wall is a little bit...
The whole
shifted.
reason that room was changed, because on English you can just curve a missile, freeze the puffer thing, and just cheat secret message, basically. And you can do this on the way back to get the fusion missiles, like you can just walk off and freeze the guy.
Yeah.
It's fixed in this version.
Because the Japanese version came out, I'm gonna say 6 months to a year or so around there, after the English version did. Mainly because I'm pretty sure Metroid is more popular in the western part of the world than it is in like Japan and China and stuff. Also, I apologize for running a dead game series.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rip in peace. This, Metroid is pretty much dead at this point. As far as well, seeing as how Nintendo's doesn't really make...
Federation Force!
Yeah, except for, you know, Metroid Soccer. which is, you know, everyone's clamoring to
Hey
get that.
guys, you know that Metroid game you've always wanted?
Yeah.
Well, we're not gonna make that. We're gonna make some dumb party games.
Yeah, you know, have you ever wanted to play soccer in space with Metroid characters that, you know, aren't actually Metroid characters? Here's your chance.
For Metroid's 30th anniversary, we give you Metroid Soccer.
It's what all
For Nintendo
creator
DS.
Armenians have wanted. And some Americans. Actually,
Nice fanboy.
actually, in the UK and parts of Europe, it would be called Metroid Football.
Ooh.
Soccer is what us fucking Americans call it. You Aussies and Europeans, they call it football.
No, we call it soccer
You call it soccer too? Wait, what? I thought you
Say
guys called
what?
it football.
because we already have a football.
It's called,
We
yeah.
call your football rugby, and then we have Australian Football League.
Yeah, true. I don't know a whole lot about Australia. Just know that
Oh, that was the box 2 fight, by the way.
yeah. Now he's
It's a little
he's
more tire space.
he's actually upgraded his own missiles as well. Upgraded his body. He now has missiles for no reason.
So the same thing applies to this fight, like in the last fight. If you do the same thing, it will always react the same way. This is how we are able to quick it fast all the time.
And this
Kill it fast all the time.
This is the beam core that you cannot double. The reason why you can't is because the ceiling is just too low and the cooldown is just too big for the ice missile or the fusion missiles. Oh, I don't know why I'm jumping. So, well, actually I don't have to worry about that for another, like, 10 minutes. But, how are we calling time? Shasta.
So what?
How are we calling time? To get the, you know,
Get the end of the run?
yeah.
Just like when we enter the show.
Alright. No. I know.
I'm already trying to ask.
No, I mean, like, how, like, am I gonna type it in the general chat for, or...
I'll just say done.
Okay.
My brother just gave me a 7-Eleven Slurpee.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Are you,
Wawa's
you're all gonna
better.
be jealous now?
Wawa's better.
There's no Wawa in PST, I'm sorry. West Coast.
Oh man, that sucks. Wawa's exclusive to, like, New Jersey, southeastern Pennsylvania, and maybe one in Delaware, and then, like, 2 in Florida.
By the way, fun fact in that little escape there.
Gotcha.
You jump into the room for a reason, then the Metroids just kind of lap to the left. It might seem hard to
Yeah. I found it by accident. Like, I was getting it consistently, then Kadoob looked into my VODs and found out I was jumping into the door, and for no reason it makes the Metroids do that. We cannot figure out why.
So it's just like, it's one of those
It's
Easter
really
eggs
weird.
that they coded in, I guess. Okay.
So this is the last area of the game,
Chubbs, I
basically.
wasn't entirely sure because we went for like an actual countdown. I didn't know if it was gonna go with the delayed or whatnot. Oh, what the hell is going on?
So, we're heading back to Sector 1 through the back entrance.
Dude, going through the back door is always more fun.
Gotta agree, to be honest.
So, there's one more boss before we get to Endgame, basically.
Mother Brain.
Yes, we're gonna fight Dark Samus, Mother Brain, and then
And
that guy from
Metroid.
Star
And
Wars.
Kraid at the same time.
Boba Fett.
We're gonna fight all those like 3 bosses at the same time.
All at once.
Okay, so what I'm doing here is these gold pirates. Basically, to hit the gold pirates, you have to shoot a charge shot at their backs. But the game only checks to see if you're facing the same direction as them, so I can just shoot a charge beam shot and turn around, and it'll just go right through it.
Quality game.
Quality.
Also, I wanted to mention this earlier, but for whatever reason, it takes 1 missile to kill space pirates in Sector 1. But after Sector 1, it takes 3 missiles, even when the missiles have been upgraded. Because, you know, I guess they've gotten stronger. Oh, please, Ridley.
Ridley, no.
Oh god, I'm really I'm not gonna be a dick. Well, I'm gonna be dead soon anyway. So basically, Ridley, everyone thinks that shooting missiles at Ridley is faster. It's not. The wave beam, the wave beam is so much faster to kill Ridley because the wave beam and plasma beam, like a double, does damage per frame. So every frame that the beam is inside Ridley or an enemy, it does damage for each one of those frames. I should have mentioned that when we got plasma, but
so another fun fact is wave beam. Like after you get plasma beam, your beam doesn't get any stronger. Wave beam does the same amount of damage as plasma.
Oh well. I'm sorry, I didn't get pacifist, and I'm very upset about that.
I'm upset now as well. What the heck, man?
I'm sorry, continue.
Yeah, we're done though.
Oh no. Plasma beam.
Yeah.
I've apparently scared Cherokee off. Whoops.
Rest in peace, Cherokee.
Yeah.
Oh, we're...
He's now talking into a pillow.
Alright, so yeah, now we're...
Oh no, I know what's coming next.
Alright, so basically now we're going to essentially the end of the game.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
We have everything now, and all the plot is fulfilled. Now if you'll fight SAX.
Now that we've killed
Spoiler.
Ridley for no particular reason at all,
Yeah.
we can go leave. Because
Pretty much.
literally Ridley has no point of the plot line to be at all. They just stuck him in there because, hey, it's Metroid and they need to put Ridley or Kraid or Mother Brain and...
Also, that's not the real Ridley.
It's
The
not.
real Ridley's dead.
Yeah, that's Neo Ridley.
Died
That's
earlier.
the Ridley from Other M.
Yes. Believe it or not, Other M actually fixes some plot holes in Fusion, like where did Ridley come from, or why Nightmare is there.
Yeah, but it's still, that doesn't change the fact that it's a shitty game, so...
Oh, the
Nice work,
game's
by the way.
alright.
Well, actually, yeah, no, the game's alright, it's just the fucking story is just so bad. Oh, so I promised...
The baby.
I promised Gravity Raider that I would do this. So I'm gonna do something really quick right after I'm done talking to Adam and he's done stops bitching at me and doesn't unlock the doors.
I can't wait for this. I don't know what it is. Oh wait, I think I know what you're doing.
Do you
Yeah.
know? I'll let you guys take a guess at what I'm gonna do.
I think you're
You're gonna
shine
check
spark
the
to the
locked
roof.
door.
No, close.
You're gonna
shine
check the
spark to
locked
roof.
door.
Nope. Wait, what did Chester
Check the
say?
locked door.
You're gonna shine spark to the roof.
Yep.
Yes, got it. I knew it.
I promised Gravity Raider that I would do a pointless Shine Spark at some point in my run because pro strats. And I have done so many useless Shine Sparks. Also, if you want to learn this game, it's incredibly fun when you're beginning, and not at all for when you're going for high times. But Kirby has a completely outdated but still useful tutorial for getting started, and we actually hold races every Friday night. I probably won't be there next Friday because reasons, but I'm going to State College, but a lot of people still will be there to race. And if you ever want to get involved in the community, and we have a Skype chat, so just pop into my chat or DM me or PM me or whatever the hell you want to call it. We can
Just don't give him your address.
just don't give me your wait, what? Oh, well. Yeah, that's, I mean, yeah, there's that.
I made that mistake.
I did it because it was funny. You're gonna sit there and tell me that it wasn't funny?
That was funny.
See?
Yeah, in all honesty, this is a really fun game to run. I should probably get back to it eventually.
Should I go for?
But it's really good. This game's all about just small optimizations everywhere for the most part, other than a few things.
If you're one of those
It's
people
really-
that like goes into the YouTube comments and goes, "Oh, this isn't a speed run. There's too many glitches and out of bounds," well, then this is the perfect game for you.
Exactly. There's like one glitch, and it's at the very end of the run.
True.
It was the gold fire.
Should I go for ice doubles?
You gotta do it right, Herc.
What?
Waste time for swag.
Wait, what?
Pogo.
Oh, okay, Pogo. I was
Do
thinking
it.
about it.
Do it.
I just don't want to die.
I wouldn't go for the hover glitch because it's very risky.
So, yeah, basically this last boss fight is a joke. You can free. Wait.
Wait, the last
There we
boss
go.
is a boss.
Here we go.
Nice.
You can freeze sacks in place and just keep firing diagonal charge shots at it because diagonal shots do more damage.
Basically,
actually
you can kill it in
cool.
4 hits.
That was a double? I think I got 2 doubles. I did not, never mind. I got 1 double. I did not get any doubles, oh shit!
Oh crap. Don't beef it.
So, with like the second phase of the SAX fight, there is a rare chance that, or like it's really hard to get it.
It's
but
not a chance,
if you
it's based
shoot
on-
it if you kill it the same frame it turns around, it will become a zombie. It will turn into a zombie. It will keep jumping around, but you can't kill it or shoot it.
It'll essentially soft lock your game, and I learned that the hard way when JRP tweeted out my run, and when I was on my first ever 48 pace, and I soft locked. Thanks, buddy.
That was funny. It was like, are you kidding me?
He tweets it out, and then soft lock. Like, oh come on.
But the Twitter curse is
Oh,
amazing.
shit. I didn't recharge. Like, I don't think I can go for Pogo with like 200 HP.
Yes, you can.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Uh,
At least get low heights.
if I get if I get low height, then I can't really go for Pogo. I got low
Oh
height.
yeah, that's true.
I got low height.
Nice.
That isn't
You can
great.
still get Pogo.
I could, yeah, but I just don't want to risk it because if I get hit.
Alright.
Might as well
Nope,
finish the
didn't work.
game, you know?
I tried. Basically,
So-
whatever. Go for it. Whatever you're gonna say.
Oh, never mind.
Okay. Basically what you can do is you can jump and like start spin jumping behind the Omega Metroid, and he'll just start hopping all over the place, trying to get to you. We call that Pogo. Unfortunately, I was not able to get it, but this is the final boss, the hardest boss in the game. So
Really
I'm
difficult.
just gonna stand here and man, super hard. All right.
Yeah, it's the hardest
I
thing.
know I am.
All right, time is coming up. Like in 2 seconds. 1, 2. Nah.
Done.
Time. So, I don't know what the
I think you gotta